What's up, chat? What is up? Um, tonight's probably gonna be a quick one. I wanted to stream because I like the idea of being consistent, and unfortunately, with the timing of my personal schedule, I this is the earliest that I could stream. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna stream for a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I think I might like. I'm kind of in the mood for something just as simple as Power Wash Simulator and Forensic Files, maybe Power Wash Simulator and just me yapping. Maybe we start there, then we go straight to Forensic Files later if I run out of things to talk about. But yeah, that's kind of my thought right now. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I I realized that I was doing a lot of reaction content or reaction stuff, and I know that that can get kind of boring at times if you can't find the right videos, you know. So it's literally it's not that I am not going to be doing that anymore. I clearly will sometimes. However, tonight I'm just not feeling it, you know. I think I'm in the mood for something that I can actually kind of engage with, but nothing that is like super um like nothing that is super mentally straining, if that makes sense. Please. Awesome. Thank you, game. All right. Sorry, I just needed to mess with this for a sec. Spectacular. The Adventure Time pack. I need to buy it. Don't. The Solar System exhibit. This is gonna take a long time, chat. This is gonna take a long ass time. I just know it. Oh. Oh man. Yeah. So, chat. I'm back home. By the way, in case you couldn't tell by the setup change. I mean, I think most of the time it's fairly obvious. Uh, but you know, the only lighting I have is big light and or uh you know, that's about it. That is about, that is about it. Is and I'm not one of those people that like chronically hates the big light. I will use it if I feel like its presence is needed. However, I am quite particular about lighting sometimes in this world, especially when streaming, right? Because right now my face is like whatever, you know, it's just doing its thing. You know, we could get some like accent light. This is just pointed on the wall right in front of me, right in front of the camera. You know, that adds something, but I don't want to like put too much effort on this because it's at the end of the day, it's just fucking lighting. It's just me gaming. Who cares, right? Yeah. But anyway, we'll see what the stream holds. I'm just gonna keep yapping. Maybe I'll do some forensic files in a bit. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna start on this. It's going to take a long time. We will not finish it in this stream, so do not prepare yourself for such a thing. See, we just did. We're feral as you like. But was it chocolate that sent them over the edge? What? Was this all food? Right. I've got to be honest, when I first saw it, I ran around too. Oh. When you first saw the solar system. Right. My bad. Misread your... Oh, this whole thing is... Oh, no. Not all the thing. Okay, it's fine. What do we got here? Is this this is Jupiter, the Sun, Mars, Venus, Earth, Earth's moon. Wait, chat. Should we find us first? Oh shit, chat. I see me. Hold on, chat. We gotta clean it all first before we can point each other out here. Just hold your horses. Hold your horses. Oh wow. The inner core, the outer core, the mantle. Man. The crust. Here we go on the crust. There we go. Earth be looking like an apple when it's cut like that. Oh my god, I can spin the moon. That's huge. Yes, some kid took a bite out of the moon. Must have thought it was a white chocolate. What? Wait, is there actually a bite out of it? I don't see a bite. The fuck? Alright. I'll take your word for it. Okay. Where on earth is this dirt? Alright. Kill me. Just kill me for that one. I know I deserve it. That was bad. That's on me, for real, chat. That's on me. There's the Earth. Okay, chat. Guess where I'm at. Guess where I'm at. Oh my god. Chat, we're like... Holy docks. We're like somewhere in this, this area. Wait, hold on. No, we're not. Holy shit. Holy geography. We're like there. Yes. That's where we're at. Chat, guess where Sammy's at. Hold on. If I'm there and I go east a singular quarter of a centimeter, that's basically where she's at. Maybe even less than that. That's what I'm doing. Yes. Oh. Oh no. Sorry, chat. Scroll break. Holy shit. L streamer. Avocado. Wow. Holy lighting. Should I start telling scary stories? Ugh. I don't know that I have a storytelling voice. Hmm. Jess, should we put some music on? Some semi-chill music? Nothing depressing or whatever. That's not what I'm going for. Just some chill music, you know? Even though this is typically very nostalgic. No shot of lagging. I don't think this will get me copyrighted. Shouldn't. I mean, who cares at the end of the day? But, you know. Holy L bit rate. Okay. Chad, I don't know what I need to like reset my like content battery. You feel me? Actually, I can think of one solution. Maybe. But I don't want to. And I think that would require me to take a break for a day or two. Which might be good for me. I don't know. Maybe I won't stream like tomorrow night. I don't know. Chad, I love me a style of wall, or like, not of wall, but just like, sometimes I really fuck with this as like a pattern. I think a lot of people do, but you know. Yup. Come on now. It's just me talking. What if... Oh my god, maybe this is what made me so good. Maybe I need to go back to my schizophrenic chat in my brain and pretend like people are saying messages, but they're not actually. Would that be funny? Yeah, let's do that. So let's run with that. Let's run with that idea. I'll just come up with some quick. Let's see. Why are we playing this boring ass game? Because I want to. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Maybe we'll put on some FF soon. I don't know though. Probably. I'm only really planning to stream for like maybe an hour. Because I do have to wake up slightly earlier than normal for a weekend. That's, I mean... However... I still wanted to stream because, you know, I don't know. I have fun. I have fun doing this. Sometimes I don't always leave feeling like I really put my best foot forward content-wise or whatever, but I still enjoy doing it. I think it's still fulfilling, at least to me. And then sometimes I hop on here and then I just like pour my brain out and you know, maybe that's what's gonna make me go viral. And then I'm just known as that guy. And that's okay, you know? If what I'm known as is being the guy that tried to, you know, confront his own kind of mental battles, especially on a stream, if I got known for that, I would at least be... I would be happy that it would be for that and not some stupid shit, you know? I'm bad at clip farming, unfortunately. However, I also don't clip anything. One thing that was very different between me and Aubrey's stream style is that she streamed with a bunch of people that made her laugh and stuff and made jokes and such. Why am I getting a delay right now? My computer does this shit sometimes. And oh my god. Hello, dude. Oh my god. Alright. Okie chat. And yeah, and I think going viral can be the biggest fucking gamble of your life. And you know, whatever, let's say whatever I get viral for, right? Like it's going to happen, right? Let's play the manifest game. I'm cool with that. I hope it's for something that I actually enjoy and not for something that I said randomly sometime and then it just got clipped and clipped and clipped and clipped. Oh, I don't know if I finished that thought, but yeah. The main difference between Aubrey and I's like content creation thing was Aubrey took the major social media route and was playing with people that she considered funny and could like make jokes and make laughs, and then would clip it and then condense the clips and then post it on TikTok. You know, and that is something that I personally, it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that I don't know. I'm like dipping my toes into social media just by doing this. And I like that my image is private in a sense on Twitch, where it's nobody that I frequently know, other than some, go to Twitch for anything, you know? And there isn't some kind of system like Instagram where it's like, oh, you know this person? Oh, dude, here's all of their shit. Oh my god, that would be a fucking nightmare. If, like, my Instagram had, like, a link to my Twitch. It's like, go watch! And then somebody from, like, my hockey team, my old hockey team watches it. Holy fucking kill myself. Not that I'm embarrassed by what I do around them. Most of the time, I just, like, don't really care to talk to them anymore, and I don't even want to entertain the fact that they are even still a part of my everyday thinking or life or whatever, you know? But, I don't know, until then. I also, this is also probably, like, negative, not negative, but, like, I guess it's slightly more of a negative take, I guess, but it's not like negative like I'm being depresso or whatever the hell. But I actually do not watch Power Wash Simulator streams. Like, if I see them on like TikTok Live or some shit, I will not be sticking around. Especially when they're like in the beginning of a daunting task like this. Oh my god, I'm not watching that. However, the main reason that I bought this game, and Subnautica 1, not Subnautica, Power Wash Simulator 1, was because of watching Markiplier play it back in the day. And he would like play, and then he's like a content machine, where he just would play the game and would like speed through it. Sometimes there would be like time skips where you would just, you know, quickly go through like maybe hours of footage, and then sometimes he would just start talking and it would be like content gold every time, you know. And I at some points I wish I had that ability, but other points I'm kind of like, you know, I'm happy with what I'm doing, you know, in my little bubble of content, where sometimes I play Subnautica or Minecraft and listen to Forensic Files at the same time. You know? Sammy Maxing, if you will. Yes. And that's, in all honesty, that's some of the most fun content, or some of the most fun that I've had in streams, is when I was trying stuff like that, you know, because I mean, let me be honest with myself. I barely had ever listened to Forensic Files, or FF, chat. FF stands for Forensic Files. She's just using slang. Anyway, but no, I was excited to try it because I was like, well, you know, I'm here because I'm encouraged to do this, because it would be fun and it benefits all parties. I get to sit here, play video games, and talk to myself, and then anybody who watches it, most specifically Sammy, gets to put this kind of stuff on in the background and just gets to kind of have this passively play while she lives her life. You know, win-win. I get to sit here, play video games, and try to be funny, and she just gets to watch. And really anybody else that wants to watch the content, you know? while most of my content currently is still kind of somewhat catered towards that idea, I don't plan on changing that anytime soon. I will consistently be listening to Forensic Files. While gaming. I mean, shit, it might even happen tonight. It just kind of depends on timing. I want to go to bed soon. Not soon, but like, you know, maybe. So, really only going to stream for maybe an hour, maybe slightly less than an hour. But, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to do a chill, quick stream. I should change categories and stuff, I guess. No shot. Power Wash Simulator 2 has 84 viewers. Holy shit. Am I gonna skyrocket because I'm one of those? Like, small creators playing Power Wash Simulator 2 at 9:30 at night? I wonder if Power Wash Simulator 1 has more viewers. That would be interesting. But yeah, no, okay, so this game, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but this game has a very special place in my brain because more often than not, I have used it as a, not as a crutch, but as a way of either not necessarily clearing my own head, but in a setting to analyze myself, you know, and my ways of thinking, why I'm thinking this. I actually I try to do that a lot with myself, is to think back and be like, why am I acting this way? Why am I feeling this way? Whatever. I try to do that as often as I can, because I realized a while ago that bottling up anything is never a good thing. You know, we're not about to have another last night stream, but you know, I think it's good for everybody to give themselves checks and stuff like that. And for me, it's not that I couldn't do it in complete silence or whatever, but this game almost stimulates those like self-reflecting thoughts for me, and they're almost always. Wait, how do I phrase this? Most of the time, the self-reflecting ideas that this game allows me to start thinking is positive. You know, it's rarely ever negative thoughts that come from me spacing out while playing this game. And really, this is just an outlet for me to do the same thing, but I can talk, and now it's allowed because I might hypothetically have an audience. You don't know. Anybody watching this later, I could have like 20 billion people in this chat. They could all be spamming the comments, and I'm just ignoring them because of my massive ego, right? But it's you know, I just yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed this game because it does good things for me. I know it's quite boring to watch for content purposes, but that's why I'm here. You know, that's kind of what I think. and maybe I'm filling the void enough on the content wing or the entertainment wing of such a thing. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just me here, man, and I'm chilling, playing Power Wash Simulator, and you know, if someone decides to join and chat it up, hell yeah, I'll chat them back. You know, but until then, we're chilling. Maybe Sammy will come in, say something, you know, and then it'll be great, you know. What was I almost doing just there with the I pressed like the wrong order of buttons and it was doing some weird shit. Anyway. But yeah, you know, and I know that I'm aware that you don't always watch the streams, right? You know, and it really depends on what you're in the mood for, and that's so valid. It's not like I'm watching my own streams back, because I don't even know that. I mean, I have watched parts of my stream back, but, you know, not for long-term purposes of entertainment, I guess. Mostly because I don't exactly have that opportunity in my current day-to-day. I guess technically I could. Let's say this. If Sammy was doing streams and she played games, would I listen to them while I'm out doing farm work? I think yes. So maybe it's a thing where just because it's my content, you know, I'm critical of myself, kind of thing. But if Sammy was here doing this exact same content, I'd watch it. Put it in the background of me picking strawberries or some shit. It's better than listening to the same conversation for the fucking 17th time that day. Oh my god. Sometimes it can be such a pain, chat. It's not like they have fucking dementia or something, but I think some people genuinely just forget what they've told people. Oh my god. See, in chat, this is another really terribly sad thing. This house has no water, and by water I mean water. They're uncultured so far yet. I'm working on it, trust, but so I will have no caffeine, and that therefore means that I will not be streaming very late. Like, I mean, shit. We might have 20 minutes left in my ability to stay awake and also make content. Try to make content. Oh, chat. This is really coming together. I'm kind of excited for the galaxy, like, you know. I don't know what's up here. Oh, it's just a regular old city. Hold on. By the way, feel free to enjoy the exhibits and have a nosy at the info while you wash. There's info on these. Really? That just says Venus. I'm having a nosy, am I? Okay. Can I just say this, and I'm kind of pissed about it. Why is Be Real notifying me about the United States versus Paraguay game? I'm sorry. I could care. I couldn't care less. Could not care less, yes, about soccer right now. Like, holy fuck. And the fact that you're notifying me when I have only used Be Real for purposes of looking back on a different time of myself. Haven't even actually posted in probably a year. But, you know, whatever. Whatever, Be Real. Fuck. You just do your thing, I guess. Oh, chat. I don't know if y'all would fuck with this, but this is like my second favorite method of cleaning in this game. It's just this disc right here. When it doesn't do that is my favorite. See, this is where it gets a little tough, because now I have to decide between one of the sides. At some point it's going to start pushing me because the planets are huge. Man. Yeah. Wait. I don't know if we've talked about... I know we've talked about sleeping methods in terms of forensic files. However, I don't know that we've ever talked about, like, white noise versus fan noise when it comes to sleeping. Have we, Sammy? I don't think so. Maybe we have. Maybe we have. But you've always just said that you put on something. Forensic files like. You've never really specified it to be, like, music or anything, usually just limited to those kinds of things, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to best remember the way I can here. Milky Way oh shit. It is limited by this line here, isn't it? I am typically the type to try to sleep in silence. However, I am not exactly defined by that. I can listen to music, I can listen to very loud fans, you know, I'm not limited to that, especially with my current living situation during the semester. I had to get quite used to some minor disturbances here and there in the middle of the nights. By that I mean drunk young adults just yelling their shit on the street, which is fine. They're having fun, sure. However, I'm trying to sleep. Please, guys. I've never ever commented on it. Not commented, but what I mean by that is, like, never, like, yelled at anybody for it. That would just be so like, annoying to do as a person. You're just like, come on, you don't have anything better to do? I mean, sleep, which is arguably really, really important for just about everybody, as we've continued to learn. However, let's see. Yeah, I can sleep with just about anything on. Sometimes I play music if it gets really bad. I feel like I can normally fall asleep quite easily in silence. next up by Jupiter's... Nope, this spaceship rocket trail. Awesome. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I think music is typically a last resort, and sometimes I play like, oh man, I used to, oh man, I'm reminiscing now. I might have to try to pull this tonight and see what happens. Maybe I'll fall too asleep. I used to listen to a YouTube video of Zelda Breath of the Wild music when I was on the charter buses for hockey, and I would listen to that music, and it would almost instantly put me to sleep. Like on a charter bus where there are several other people around you, and I'm not the type to fall asleep around people that I don't completely trust. I still am not. It was awful learning to sleep around a bunch of guys that I don't completely trust. You know, I trust most of them, right, but not all of them, and that's kind of enough. But yeah, I would just kind of try to override that need before sleep in my brain, put that music on, and I was out, dude. Almost always. Like, I don't know if you'd be able to think of it right now. However, how would it be described as in the game? Like, when you're riding your horse in the middle of the day, or maybe it's at night. It's probably at night. When you're riding your horse in general, love that music. Love it, love it, love it so much. That music puts me out almost instantly. I'm kind of getting nostalgic thinking about it. I might try that tonight. I'll get back to y'all when I stream later. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I feel like maybe I need to take a single day break and see what comes of it. Maybe I'll come back really, really rejuvenated, because as I've seen with some of my favorite YouTubers in the past, consistency when doing this and trying to make content can be really, really exhausting and kind of burnout-y in a way. And you know, I want to be able to put out as interesting or as entertaining of content as I can. You know, sometimes I need a little bit of a boost, whether that's you know, just like the game I'm doing is fun and the game I'm doing is entertaining for the people watching it. You know, that kind of thing would fuel me quite well, you know, where you know, I have a feeling that when I get around to playing Subnautica 1, it is going to be a great time. I'm fully confident of that, because Subnautica 2 was something that I wanted to play. I keep bringing you up because you are a major part of this, and I you know, but it was a game that I was really excited to play, and you, Sammy, were really excited to see me play. So I was just happy to do all of it, no matter what. And it was a great time, I think. I think my Subnautica 2 content was probably... I won't say that's where I peaked. I just started. Let's say that. I can't be a peaked in high school kind of streamer where I peaked in my first, 3 streams. Which might be true. Might be true. Who knows? Who knows? Don't tell me if that's true, Sammy. Don't tell me. Okay? Just keep to myself. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell me. Or blindly tell me that I'm doing great or some shit. Just let me keep doing my dumb shit over here. And as long as it's still entertaining for you, it's all good. All's good. But yeah, no, and that's the same situation with Subnautica 1, where I'm excited to play it because I've never fully played it myself. I've seen it be played. I know the lore generally, and I'm excited to actually see it myself and not claim it as, oh well, I've basically already seen it, so I don't really need to play it. I'm done with that mindset, especially for Twitch and content creation. If I have seen it be played, but I haven't actually personally experienced it myself, we're gonna fucking experience it ourselves, Fuck it, right? Who's stopping me? My bank account? No. I have a big boy job now. Not big boy job. I have a semi-decently paying job now that can allow me to buy $30 or $40 or $80 games, should I want to do so. However, I still stand by my decision and my goal, almost, that if I make a single cent or a single amount of money that can go anywhere beyond some taxable amount of money, that it will either instantly go to let's see, YouTube Premium or Spotify Premium. YouTube Premium would probably be first, especially with the amount of videos that I do watch, like with Forensic Files, it would just completely eliminate ads. And that sounds spectacular. Now, me personally, I have I think this is something that should be, okay, holy stutter. That this should, be a package deal with YouTube. I think that if you own YouTube TV, you should have ad-free regular YouTube. You can still have YouTube TV have ads, but I feel like ad-free YouTube as a bundle with YouTube TV would easily sell more memberships for YouTube TV. I have YouTube TV nearly for the sole reason of watching the Super Bowl. And in the Olympics. And I've kept it ever since. I don't watch it enough to justify it, and it makes me feel really guilty. Even though it is still coming out of my bank account, I'm guilty because I feel like I'm not using it to its full potential. You ever feel that? You ever own something, or this is where it gets maybe slightly personal. You ever start a new hobby and you either heavily fund it yourself or you ask somebody else to heavily to fund it essentially for you, and they're kind of yeah, if you're enjoying it, sure, I'll help you out, whatever. And then you kind of get that the fulfillment out of it, and then it kind of fizzles out. And it's nothing against them. It's nothing. Why is Be Real still fucking? Oh my god, who fucking cares? I'm gonna delete that fucking app. I swear to God. But yeah, no, I've had a few situations, and Sammy knows about these, where I have kind of gotten a expensive gift that was meant to improve or increase the quality of a hobby that I have, a personal hobby that I have. And then I will be like super inspired, I'll love it, I'll like use it for like a month, a few months, and then it kind of fizzles out, and it's not because of them, it's just that I somehow lost interest and I don't know why, and then I just like feel super duper guilty because I'm like, well, they spent all this money and I'm not, like, sometimes I quantify, like, I don't do this much anymore, but when I was younger, I would like almost quantify the amount of time I've spent using such an item and compare it to the actual price of said item and be like, okay, well, by most people's standards, have I used this enough in order for people to like see it, ask me how long I've done it for, and say, oh, whatever, some number, and then they go, oh, really? Okay. And you get that kind of like disappointed reaction or whatever. Who cares? But yeah, sometimes I do feel guilty about that kind of stuff. Like, but YouTube TV is different, weirdly, because I feel like I'm almost guilty about it myself, or maybe I'm embarrassed by it because if I tell somebody I have it but don't really use it, then that makes me seem what's the word? Not necessarily out of touch. That's not really what I'm looking for. But more so just like I'm struggling to find the word. I know there's one that describes this perfectly. I don't know if it's arrogant, narcissistic, or what, but it kind of makes me feel slightly guilty because I'm like, yes, I own this thing that is quite expensive and a lot of people would enjoy it and use it way more than I do, and I'm sitting here barely using it because I bought it for a single purpose, achieved that purpose, and now it barely has a use for me. Because anymore, this generation doesn't even really watch TV. I feel like YouTube TV is the gateway for boomers to just figure out subscription like show websites. That's what I think. Like, my parents are thinking about getting YouTube TV, and they were like, well, what channels do you get? And I was like, basically everything that you guys watch already is on there, and and more. You can watch basically any sporting event you want on YouTube TV. And they were kind of like, oh, okay, well, how much is it? As if they're not paying like triple or quadruple price for some TV company that thinks that they're so sacred now that they can just keep jacking up prices and shit for staying with them, even when there's way easier options these days. Makes no sense. Like, I'll hear my parents talk about the TV bill. I won't say the company because I don't know if that's like doxable or whatever. But they'll talk about the TV company bill, and I'm just like, are you fucking serious? You have to pay that much so that you can turn on the TV in the morning, watch the news, and then proceed to essentially watch ads for 50% of the time. That's my least favorite thing about TV in general. And I hate ads. If you guys have seen any of these videos or any of these streams and seen me react when watching Forensic Files, when watching any of these videos that I've been reacting to, you know that I fucking hate ads. They piss me off so much. They just interrupt my video, they interrupt my thoughts, everything. And it's just like, TV is like the boiling tea kettle of ads for me. Like, I'll just sit there and be like, okay, well, I've seen like 3 different commercials now. Where's the show that's supposed to be playing right now? And then it will continue to play these ads for like minutes on end. I know that there's sometimes on like YouTube or like even Twitch, if you're unlucky enough to get rolled that many ads, like 3-minute ad breaks and stuff, and I'm just like, no. Like, even Spotify, pro tip, chat, if you have an iPhone, I think this probably works on Samsung. I think Sammy tried it and it worked, but I don't know how consistent it is. If you have oh, hold on, I just got a fucking notification from YouTube. Hold on, let's see. Oh, he's live streaming. Okay. Markiplier is live streaming. Who cares? Who cares? Literally irrelevant right now. Anyway, but like, regular TV is just ads, and they're trying to get the holy conspiracy theory. It seems like they're trying to replicate real TV companies in their frequency of ads, and kids just aren't having it. The pro tip about Spotify, I think I just talked over that. If you swipe out while you get hit with an ad break, if you completely swipe out of the app, by that I mean like you swipe up barely and then completely swipe out of it, close it completely, and then go back, the ads will be gone and your next song will be playing. That's on Spotify. Spotify free. Hello. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, ads are just insane. I hate them so much, and that's one of the main reasons where I'm like, if I get a single cent from doing this, it's going straight into YouTube Premium or Spotify Premium, because they just piss me off so much. How's the game going? It's good. It's good. We're just playing some Power Wash Simulator. I'm just chatting. I won't be live for much longer, unfortunately. But yeah, we've made some progress. I've basically just been doing the floor. That's about it. We're doing a grand reveal in about half a second here. I haven't looked up in about a while, so we're gonna see how this goes. This game is not free. I believe it's like 20-something bucks. Yeah. It is a great game though. Power Wash Simulator 2. Huge. Great satisfying game. Does not come with this music. You gotta find that separately. Okay, I know it's not that pretty, but there we go. This looks okay. Yeah, this whole section looks good. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yes, yes, of course. I'm not sponsored, but I just like the game. I think the only people that played this game in like the past whatever that were genuine content creators got sponsorship deals to play it, and that's okay. That's okay. But you know, it's kind of hard to get content creators to play this game and farm content when the whole idea of it is to just chill and play the game. You know, there's like lore and shit sometimes, but nobody's really here for that. They're just here for their power washing, and that's about it. Getting these tasks done and feeling good about yourself about it and stuff like that. That's the way I feel about this game, at least. Yeah. Yes, yes. Well, I have played other games on stream before. I've played Subnautica 2. So I guess so far I've played Minecraft, Subnautica 2, and then just various other random games. I've tried Fall Guys for a little bit. That didn't last too long. But those are all very much not this vibe though. I guess Minecraft could be, if it's like a chill vibe. Subnautica 2 I would not describe as a chill game. In the best way possible. Love that game. Really great game so far. It's still in early access. The game is not done. But anyway, yeah. I would recommend those games. I would also recommend a bunch of other games. Power Wash Simulator 1 was solid. Alright. Fucking AI viewers, bruh. Thank you very much. Anyway. But yeah. All solid games. I do sometimes. Most of the time I do. But I don't think I'm bound to cozy games. I like to play them though. Like I haven't streamed it. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like a good variety, but I do play cozy games. I'm not shy of that. I'm not shy to admit that. But I do love a good, you know, sometimes I play a good scary game, whatever. Sometimes I play like, you know, Zelda games, whatever. You know, I don't know what exactly. I guess that's like adventure games, you know. I'm trying to just say that I don't only do cozy games. That's what I'm saying. But yes. I have variety, I swear. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, of course. I mean, what else am I here for, you know? I sure am new to streaming. Only really started streaming in the last month or month and a half, something like that. Yes, I am new to streaming. I work as well. I am not of the mindset that I can be a full-time streamer. Not with these numbers. Not with these numbers. I think that trying to be a full-time streamer when you are barely even public is stupid in terms of thinking about the future. Like, I'm not Jinxie. I'm not gonna be 14 on my stream saying, nope, chat, I'm only doing only doing streaming. That's what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I'm gonna make it. You know, I appreciate that that hustle, but that ain't me. I'm just doing this for fun. You know, and if it takes off someday, then it takes off. Sure, whatever. But I have a lot more important things in my life to be doing rather than trying to do this for full time. You know, unless for some reason a lot of people come to enjoy my content or whatever I call this. You know. Yeah. Appreciate that. I will, you know, I'm trying. I try to stream semi-consistently. But, yeah, I don't know. We shall see. Only have limited time, though, you know. Because I am not going to be streaming very consistently in a few months here, I guess is what that would be. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to have fun while I can. You know. Yeah. What's that? You have something interesting? I ain't clicking on no link if that's what you're getting at here. Yeah, what do you have? Imagine. No links. W. W. No, what's up? What's up? That's super cool. That's super cool. Yeah, I mean, look, I appreciate the offer, and that would be a lot of fun. But once again, as you've heard, as I've said, seeing your work would be cool, but I think I will have to like respectfully decline. I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you coming in here and talking and being supportive and stuff. But as I've kind of said, I'm not going to do this full time and not for a lot of time. So I really don't need any kind of art made for me. I really appreciate it, seriously. But you know, I'm just gonna try to do what I'm doing you know, just have fun with it. I don't know how long we were in the stream, but I have not made $1 from this, and I really only would plan to spend money on stuff for streaming or for this had I made any money at all. Maybe we could. Let's see. We could. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I might add you later after stream. But I appreciate you coming in here. I'm sorry I can't, you know, commission anything, but as I've said, I am still new to this and not necessarily willing to spend money on streaming yet or anything like that, really. But I appreciate you coming in here, seriously. I hope you have a great rest of your night, unless you want to stick around and watch and whatever, no matter, doesn't matter. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it is getting kind of late. I went over the time that I was supposed to cut off stream. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Anyway, I do want to finish this wall, and if I think, are all the walls done? Oh my god, they are. I just need to do this pole. Holy shit. Looking at the stars for real. Damn. Chat, where's cancer? Crab carcinoma cancer. Whoever gets the joke gets the joke. I think that's this one, right? This looks like a crab, or no? Wait. Don't make me look stupid. Don't make me look stupid. No. Oh my god. Wait, cancer does not look like that at all. It does not look like a crab at all, bruh. Wait. Cancer's this one. Yeah, okay. It is cancer. And I think, why isn't it done? Is this like horrifically 3D and I can't tell? Oh, it is. The whole constellation. Which one is Virgo? I forget. Oh my god! Wow, Virgo. Virgo is what I thought the crab was. Where the fuck it is? This one, right? No, wait. Why do they all look different? What the hell? Virgo is not that one. It's... Okay, this one is Gemini. Leo. Oh, this is Virgo. Okay. I just had to fucking... I genuinely just had to hover over it for half a second. Man, chat. I don't know if they're still in here, but I can appreciate an artist coming in here and talking and stuff. It is weird though. Sometimes where I'm like, so you know, I have the viewer, the number up there, right? And I'm able to look at that. And the fact that the entire time that person was in here talking, the viewer count did not go up once. It stayed at 1, and that 1 is me, because it counts me watching it in Stream Manager as one viewer. It's just kind of strange sometimes. I don't know if that's like a glitch or if it's because that's a bot or what. Because the bots that come in here and say the stream boost shit, my viewer count doesn't ever change for that, you know. Scorpio. This one, right? Scorpius. That's gotta be the same thing. Scorpio looks like a scorpion, chat. W reasoning. The whole Scorpio constellation. Okay. Well, we did crab carcinoma cancer, we did Virgo, and then we did Scorpio. Next time, we will do the rest. Next time that I feel like playing Power Wash Simulator, we will do the rest. We will finish this off. Maybe not finish it. Don't have to. There's no rush. That's the joy I find of Power Wash Simulator, is that there's no rush other than just getting it done. You can pause the whole damn game and nothing happens while you're gone. You know? It is what it is. But anyway, I hope that this stream was kind of fun. It was a bit short, but it was exactly the kind of short that I wanted it to be. Played some Power Wash Simulator, got some words out, started yapping. No forensic files. Next time though. Next time, whenever I stream. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because I want to give myself a break. I want to give myself a little break, just so I don't get like burnt out. Even though I kind of like maybe already am. I just need like slight minimum of energy, you know. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. This was fun. I hope it was semi-entertaining. I hope my thoughts were entertaining to listen to. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay? Bye. And you too, guys, on the recording. Yeah, for later. When I upload this to YouTube, fucking T minus never. Maybe you'll see it.
All right. See ya.